Ana de Armas, the captivating Cuban actress whose sultry screen presence has enchanted audiences from the shadowy intrigues of Knives Out to the high-octane thrills of No Time to Die, has once again proven her prowess for blending glamour with enigma. At 37, she embodies the effortless allure of a Hollywood leading lady who navigates the red carpets and tabloid tempests with equal finesse. This past Sunday, amid the effervescent buzz of Paris Fashion Week, de Armas was spotted weaving through the iconic streets of the City of Lights, her radiant smile lighting up the cobblestone paths as she posed alongside two close friends. The outing, captured in a series of candid social media snapshots, painted a picture of unbridled joy and sophisticated wanderlust, with de Armas at the center, her laughter echoing against the timeless facades of Parisian architecture. Dressed in a sleek black leather jacket that hugged her lithe frame like a second skin, she exuded an air of rebellious elegance, her dark tresses cascading freely down her back in tousled waves that caught the golden hues of the afternoon sun. In one particularly evocative frame, she stood before the majestic Notre Dame Cathedral, its Gothic spires a dramatic backdrop to her poised silhouette, while in another she paused at a vibrant flower market, a Louis Vuitton purse, emblazoned with her personal monogram, dangling elegantly from her arm like a talisman of refined taste. This light-hearted jaunt through Paris comes hot on the heels of her recent revelry in Puerto Rico, where just weeks earlier, de Armas had been the picture of vivacious energy, dancing under the tropical stars at a Bad Bunny concert. There, she filmed herself swaying to the infectious rhythms of his hit track Anudule, her hips moving with the fluid grace of someone utterly immersed in the moment, her eyes sparkling with the kind of unfiltered delight that only live music can summon. The video, shared with her millions of followers, was a testament to her zest for life, a woman who seamlessly transitions from blockbuster sets to spontaneous escapades without missing a beat. Yet, as enchanting as these solo adventures are, they also underscore a curious void in her public narrative, the conspicuous absence of her beau Tom Cruise, with whom she was last photographed a full 10 weeks prior, in the balmy embrace of late July. The pair, whose chemistry has fueled endless speculation since whispers of romance first surfaced earlier this year, had been anticipated to embark on a professional odyssey together, filming the supernatural ocean thriller deeper in the sun-drenched locales of London and Malta. However, reports of budgetary hurdles have cast a shadow over the project, delaying production and leaving fans, and perhaps the stars themselves, in a state of anticipatory limbo. Rewind to that fateful Vermont weekend in late July, and the image of de Armas and Cruise hand-in-hand paints a portrait of idyllic romance against the verdant backdrop of Woodstock's rolling hills. The quaint New England town, with its ivy-cloaked farmhouses and winding dirt roads lined with maple trees heavy with summer foliage, served as the perfect sanctuary for the couple to steal away from the relentless glare of Hollywood. De Armas, ever the style savant, opted for a breezy ensemble that married casual comfort with understated chic. A short-sleeved white button-down shirt tucked into high-waisted black jeans that accentuated her endless legs, finished off with a pair of pristine white sneakers that whispered of effortless wanderings. Cruise, the ageless action hero whose daredevil feats have defined a generation, from scaling skyscrapers in Mission Impossible to piloting fighter jets in Top Gun, Maverick, mirrored her relaxed vibe in a navy linen shirt rolled at the cuffs, faded denim jeans that spoke of rugged authenticity, and a simple baseball cap perched atop his signature tousled locks, shielding his eyes from the sun's insistent gaze. They strolled arm in arm through the town's bustling farmers' market, pausing to sample artisanal cheeses and fresh-baked sourdough, their fingers interlaced in a gesture so tender it seemed plucked from a silver screen love story. De Armas owns a charming retreat nearby, a secluded cabin nestled amid whispering pines and babbling brooks, which has become her personal haven, a place to recharge amid the chaos of her jet-setting existence. This Vermont idyll was merely the latest chapter in a courtship that has unfolded like a meticulously scripted rom-com, blending serendipity with star power. The duo's paths first crossed in February, amid the sterile hum of work-related meetings that blossomed into something far more electric. What began as discussions about their collaborative venture on Deeper, a high-concept tale of underwater horrors and human resilience, quickly evolved into stolen glances and late-night conversations that transcended professional boundaries. By spring, their bond had deepened into a full-fledged romance, one characterized by Cruise's legendary thoughtfulness and de Armas's magnetic warmth. Insiders reveal that Cruise, renowned for his extravagant gestures toward those he holds dear, wasted no time in wooing her with tokens that reflected his keen insight into her soul. It started small, with bouquets of her favorite orchids, exotic blooms in shades of deep crimson and ethereal white, sourced from the finest florists in London, delivered to her trailer on set with handwritten notes quoting lines from her favorite novels. De Armas, an avid bibliophile whose nightstand is perpetually stacked with tomes by Gabriel Garcia Marquez and Elena Ferrante, was particularly touched by the leather-bound editions of literary classics he gifted her next. First editions of 100 Years of Solitude and The House of the Spirits, their pages annotated with his own reflections on themes of love and loss. As their relationship gained momentum, so too did the scale of his affections. Jewelry soon followed, delicate gold bracelets from Cartier, etched with subtle engravings of ocean waves to nod to their upcoming film, and a bespoke necklace featuring a rare aquamarine pendant that caught the light like the depths they would soon explore on screen. Designer wardrobes arrived in curated boxes, flowing silk scarves from Hermes and vibrant hues inspired by Cuban sunsets, and tailored cashmere coats from Loro Piana for those crisp English mornings. But perhaps the most profound gift of all was the gift of freedom, the unparalleled luxury of spontaneous global jaunts, courtesy of Cruise's private fleet of jets and yachts. De Armas, whose peripatetic spirit has taken her from Havana's vibrant streets to Madrid's sun-baked plazas, thrived on these escapades. In May they jetted off to the Balearic island of Minorca, where azure Mediterranean waters lapped at white sand shores, and they spent languid days aboard a chartered sailboat, the canvas billowing like wings as they anchored in hidden coves. There, under the canopy of olive groves and the distant chime of church bells, they shared picnics of fresh paella and chilled Albarino wine, their conversations drifting from career ambitions to childhood dreams, forging a connection that felt as timeless as the island itself. Public sightings of their burgeoning affair only added fuel to the fire of fascination. Just before Valentine's Day, eagle-eyed onlookers caught them at a cozy London bistro,